Wildfire.
Wildfire, boy.
Yeah,
You
boy.
got that kind of name, boy. Wildfire, boy.
Wildfire.
Yeah.
How does a wildfire start?
Well, it doesn't really know, but it does spread fast.
Spread fast, so it starts, just kind
normal.
of
Calm,
and
nice,
normal.
a
yeah.
spark.
Oh,
Right.
but
And then
the
it just
build up,
spreads.
brutal, the build up.
Right, so it kind of, pertains to my personality where I just kind of calm at first and then
You've always been like that?
always.
Serious?
Always.
Who gave you the name though?
Kind of corny story. My sister and I were looking for names. I used to DJ and do other things.
Right,
My,
right.
my father, who was a journalist, named Peter Noel, he basically, on radio, he got the name, he was dubbed the Flamethrower.
Okay.
At the time, I was looking for a name. I had now started growing my locks. And, we just kind of put the Flamethrower and then Wild and
Right.
Wildfire.
Kinda birthed yourself from
it just
that.
happened that way.
Okay.
And so Wildfire came about. And then later on, when I kind of tried to come into myself, is when I realized, well, that's my personality,
Right,
where it's
right.
calm at first and then it kind of spreads and gets wild
You
after
used to
a
get
while.
plenty trouble when you were small?
No,
You wasn't, yeah?
very
Wasn't
good
a miserable
baby.
child?
Very good baby.
Serious?
Very good baby.
Okay.
My mother loves me. And my father loves me. Yeah.
Right, so tell us about your musical career. How did you get into it?
But I've been doing this for about 10 years now. Started off as a writer. I started off with GBM, with Neutron, or what is now GBM.
Right,
Neutron
yes.
kind of gave me my first start back in '08.
Yeah.
And then we started to do little things, started to write music, did my own little thing, and then I got the opportunity to do songs with Marshall and some other artists,
Tell us
Famanati.
about, you just brush it like...
Yeah, no,
How-
I mean,
how-
so we
did that happen?
back in 2009, we did a song called Really Hot, right? I guess at the time it was a little fresh where I was putting in the little R&B and hip hop within the soca.
You're fusing it. Yeah.
Right? And Marshall was trying to get on that wave, and he said, he wanted to do some things with me. We did Really Hard. It appeared on his 34th album, and that was the start of that. And then he also sent me little beats and rhythms and stuff to write for him.
Right.
And one of the rhythms happened to be the electrolyte rhythm, which we did AOA on. So high.
Okay.
How was that experience working with the general, the man himself?
Very good, very good. I mean, we all know how Marshall is. He's very strict and
Right.
very particular.
Perfectionist.
Yeah, perfectionist. And it was a very good start. I mean, I have no regrets. I did my thing. We did our thing together. And it was very good. It was very good.
What would you say is one of the best lessons that you learned working with him?
As you said, he's a perfectionist. So, with me now, I kind of take what he kind of taught me.
Professionalism.
Professionalism. Also from Neutron as well. Like, he taught me how to really write a song, how to record music. And so now I'm a vocal producer. As of 10 years now, I started to make a little career and found my niche as a vocal producer. So I'm voicing men like Lyrical. I'm voicing, I'm writing for Ricardo Drew. I'm doing these things that I never thought I would be doing, but thanks to my experience over the 10 years.
You no longer have to limit yourself.
Exactly. So I'm not just an artist, I'm a singer and a songwriter and a producer.
DJ.
Yeah,
everything.
DJ,
Everything. Yeah.
Dabbled in the production side of it, doing the Breaking Dawn rhythm last year.
Right.
And a few other things, so some artists now.
I'm doing a thing quiet, boy. You're doing a thing, boy.
I just, you kind of have to stay humble, I'm constantly coming to Trinidad and reintroducing myself because people know the music, but they don't know the face. They don't know the voice.
That is very important.
In other words, the fire now start to spread.
Fire, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You get exactly it. So
yeah. Tell us. What would you say is the difference in terms of getting your music out there, the feel for it in New York City versus being home in Trinidad? What is the difference, if any at all?
I'd like to say that it is kind of difficult here. It is kind of difficult. I like to say that America, that New York is the Mecca of Soca now. mean, what I mean by that is because soca plays 24/7 in New York.
Imagine that,
Right? It plays 24/7 in Trinidad. Before Carnival,
Seasonal.
it's seasonal. You know, Tuesday night, 6 o'clock in the evening, soca done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it going back to, you know, it'll kind of hear it.
We'll mix it.
Right. So nowadays, I mean, you know, you're kind of implementing little fets or to kind of keep the vibes going. In terms of the music, I guess, I don't know. I think it's everywhere the same thing. You know, when you're from a place, I had to go St. Lucia to kind of be more accepted. In terms of musically, like I released a song with my boy CDL 2014, and it became like somewhat of a classic now. In New York, people know me, but they still don't know me as I want them to.
Right.
So it's similar to Trinidad. I guess you know it. In Trinidad, they have a little bit more of a camaraderie, a little bit more of a bond between the artists.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see Second Star, you'll see Pretty, you'll see, you know, everybody kind of come together.
Yes.
In New York, the music is prevalent, it's there. But I think, I don't know.
Everybody kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah, everybody kind of doing their own thing.
Right.
It's still camaraderie.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, you have Lyrical, you have Neutron, you have Problem Child, but them still outside. You know what I'm saying? Within New York, the summertime, I mean, we all talk to each other, but in the summertime, it's kind of like you either do your shows or you go outside and do your thing. You know, in Trinidad is one here.
And I would think, I don't know if you would agree or disagree that even in terms of the listenership, I think people often say because of the Caribbean people who have migrated and they're yearning for that music, they have a greater appreciation for it up there versus
That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're missing home.
They're missing it. Yes.
Well, no longer is, like I said, no longer is it where you have to come to Trinidad to get it, to bus, right? All the other islands basically have soca, and they are more. I mean, you're hearing the music. You know what I'm saying? You're hearing the music from Grenada, you're hearing the music from St. Lucia, you're hearing the music from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And so, but in terms of getting the music heard, I mean, I guess people kind of still run to Trinidad. You know, I mean, but we would like to kind of form our own, you know, our own situation in the United States. Back then, Marshall and Benjai and Iowa and them was coming to Brooklyn to put out their music.
Yeah.
And now it kind of come
Everything
back.
changed.
But so we had to kind of bring that back to.
You know, here is really the Mecca. You know, here.
Yeah. Well,
really and truly. You know.
Yeah. Well, it was born here. You know what I mean? But it moved away. You know.
Right.
I wouldn't say that, man.
No, I mean, I didn't say move. I wouldn't say move away. But what I mean is, now it's spreading its wings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That way I say. You know, here is really the Mecca, but you know.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
The fire spreading.
The fire spreading.
man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spread like wildfire. Yeah.
So tell us about this track that you have to release today.
Yeah, so it's a song called People of the Soil. It was produced by Art and Life. They actually produced as a trainee.
Okay, right.
Benjai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's my bedrooms. I've always known them for a while, and this is the first time we actually doing some work. So he sent me this beat, and immediately I kind of came out with a Juve vibes. But
you write the song.
Right. So initially I wrote the bulk of it, and then my boy Steven Sukari and Super Mario from Antigua came in, and they just kind of
spice it up.
They directed me in terms of what needed to be said and what needed to be in the song.
How it need to be right.
Because I already had it in my mind, you know. I already had it in my mind as far as what I wanted to say, but I was kind of reluctant as to if I should. You know, the topic of the song pretty much is about black people.
Right. Okay.
I mean, the history of Juve, the history of us, who we are as black people.
Right.
And I think people kind of lose sight as to the origins of Carnival and Juve and who we are as people.
The meaning of it and everything,
you know what I'm saying?
and the essence of what it is.
And it just came in the right time, being that we're going through all these things, you know. I didn't exactly want to capitalize off it, but it just came in the right time.
It is what it is. You can't fight it.
We just going through this thing, you know.
Timing is everything to it. Timing is everything.
We're going through this and
over and over, especially living in the States.
Exactly.
Yeah.
exactly. We have
Yeah.
a President Donald Trump who
Oh,
was, was difficult,
He's difficult.
He's difficult.
Let's see, well, let
For
me
lack
do
of
this
better
now.
words.
Let me do
Yeah.
this thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already tell you. So what's the name of this track?
Yeah,
Name of the
this
song is
thing.
People of the Soil.
People of the Soil.
People
Kings
of the
and
Soil.
Queens.
Yes.
Wildfire.
Mad.
All right, let's hear it.
Ojo listener, people of the soil, roaming through the land, we covered with toil, shackles on we hand, and you know what we came here to do, we come to play, cause we black and we proud and we strong and we shouting, it's Juve, yeah. People of the soil. Kim, I want you to listen to the words, huh?
Listening, yeah.
Don't let them break you down. You have to take control. Kings and queens, wear your crown. We have to let them know that we are the first set of people around. Look at your skin and then look at the ground. We moving strong and we not going down. My city beats a day. Remember, we are kings and queens. When explorer come wrong, we they on the scene. Only chains and shackles, them ring come in. Still we from the land that within me jeans. Oh, time to, cause we, hold their head high. Cause we, it. Ojo is Juve. Tommy, gay. People of the soil. I will make believe like you're going on the road Juve morning. Bing bang body, I dig it ding day. 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 Ring bang ding day.
Our vibes way, yeah.
Eddie words. We are the first set of people around. Look at your skin and then look at the ground. We moving strong and we not going down. My city beats at the drum. I say my city beats at the drum. I want the people to know who we really are, Kim.
Yeah.
We really are kings and queens of this land,
Don't know.
People
Not
of the
as
soil,
words, you gotta believe it.
Yeah.
Have to believe it.
Right now, this time that we going and we must be more empowered, right? Help me sing again and me shouting, it's Juve, people of the soil, mad.
Yeah, boy. And like I seen somebody come out with a play and using this in the intro and take like a McFarlane vibes. Yeah. Telling you, for real.
Thank you.
Very meaningful,
much.
very meaningful. It's not nothing just a wine and jam Juve.
Yeah,
True
it's-
meaning.
They have the songs like that,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? But it needs
Yes.
songs that really telling a message, have a message in it.
That's
know?
right. And
So
beat hard,
just
beat real
wanted to
hard
have
too,
that
boy.
kind of vibes there.
Very, very hard. Wow. Well, I'm sure seeing the time of the year as well, this is going to be a main focus for now.
Yeah, I mean, I hear, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying my thing. I'm in the radio. I just came off a radio stint with my bedroom Sizway.
Right.
We big entertainment, and we did a whole week of radio. You know, me and he together. We did a whole week of radio. He has his songs, Don't Afraid, Give Me Some, and I have my things.
Yeah.
And we kind of formed, together. Of
Like
course.
a union.
We
Yeah.
just, that's my brother.
Power
So
in numbers.
yeah.
Right.
So we did that, and anytime I'm out here, I'm doing things. If I get to perform, if I get to do more radio, that's what I'm doing. But my focus pretty much is just to release music. I'm heavily involved in St. Lucia Carnival, so after this is straight to St. Lucia.
Right,
All
to
now,
press. Yeah,
I releasing music this month again for St. Lucia. So I'm
Right.
just rolling,
Active,
Spread
right.
it. Spread it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are we looking forward to anything else? I mean, I know right now you're focusing on this. We're gonna get a power, we're getting a groovy, we're getting a
Nothing else for the Trinidad Carnival.
for the Trinidad Carnival.
Yeah,
right.
but like I said, this month I'm releasing something for St. Lucia, and every month it will be like 1 or 2 songs for St. Lucia till
right.
July.
Okay.
So big up to Sidale, big up to Shani, big up to Nerdy, Migs from St. Lucia, DJ Steven actually in St. Lucia hard now too.
Okay.
So we have a song coming out together.
Right. Well, let us know where everybody can find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram at IAM Wildfire. I am Wildfire. WILDFIRE. Wildfire Music World.
Facebook?
On IG too.
Okay.
So Wildfire Music World. That's the next IG. On Facebook is Peter Wildfire Noel. Anybody wants to do any work? Email is bookwildfiremusic@gmail.com.
And of course,
and
slide in your DM, get all the information.
If you see me on the streets, come up to me. I'm very friendly. I'm approachable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You never face like
it's
Tommy,
so
it's a cool scene. You know? Approachable.
Yeah. Good vibes.
Wildfire, how long are you in TNT for?
I here for the season.
For the season. All right, great. Well,
Definitely.
all right. Thanks for passing through the Midday Scandal,
you guys
man.
somewhere.
Yeah,
God.
In a fete somewhere, you know.
Definitely.
Come
Somewhere.
You see Kim Shaw, she always in some
Yeah,
fete.
she pump and pace.
Yeah, you could swear she wasn't married. Anyhow. Yeah. Moving on.
Mad.
Moving on.
Wildfire.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
passing
having
through, man.
Thank you for
All
having
the
me.
best
Pleasure.
for the season and beyond.
Thank you.